everybody, and welcome to my new channel. And today what we're going to be doing is going over what not to do if you have a motorized bicycle. Alright, first thing you shouldn't do, if you have a problem, don't listen to just what any old buddy tells you, even if it sounds good. Analyze things first. For example, my issue with this bike right here was that, here, I'll get it up so you can see a little bit better. Basically, it was the wires. I was riding it one day just fine, and then the next day no longer would work. So I ended up taking this electric tape off, and the guy didn't need that. I got it used. I got a good deal on it. It came with the parts, motor, and everything like that. But I wish he would have said something. Didn't even have connectors on it. The wires were just all frayed up, twisted together, and just some electric tape on it. And it was everywhere. Everywhere you see that is where it was just cut at, right down the line. So, another thing you shouldn't do is if you break a piston, and then, say, alright, I broke a piston ring at one point in time on this thing because people told me that was my problem because I was having a rattling sound, and that's where I messed up, was taking that apart too. And what it was this little key thing inside of here on the small gear came out. I'm fairly new at this, so I'm very good at showing you what not to do. Anyways, so some guy actually helped me this morning, working out in the trailer park. He goes, "Hey, do you need help with that?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "It looked like you didn't know what you were doing." So he came to help me. There's this thing, the little key, and it came undone. We got that back in there and did all that, and then I go to start it. Well, at one point in time, the little piece of piston ring got in there, broke off. And I didn't know for sure something was in there or not. I just knew the piston ring broke. I didn't know where all the pieces were. So I actually did flip it upside down, spray WD-40 in there. Don't do that. Turns out that actually is not good. It doesn't make shit slip out like you think it would. Not when it's mixed with gas and oil. So, I took it upside down, flipped it, big old piece of piston ring came out, and then another small one. So I'm like, okay, cool. So anyways, we were up to this morning. Guy helps me get it, and it starts, and then it stopped right away. And then we thought it was fun or something. He had to get back to work, so I'm like, what could it be? Finally, I took the thing off, and you're gonna see what happened to my brand new shit. Like, this just got ordered from China, and it was actually pretty decent for being a Chinese part. It was good. It was good. And like you can see inside here, that's some of the aftermath. We'll get to that. So the piston was, I seen the piston though chipped on the top. So that's when I took some things out, and a little piece of piston got in there. But at that time, it wasn't even that bad. Like as bad as it was. There's some scorches on the top, but it was still like rideable a little bit. It wasn't like that. So I picked the pieces, piston rings out, everything, and then I go again, and it goes. Took me halfway down the block, and then I seen smoke coming out of the cylinder, and I know what that does from experience. You better stop. So I stopped the bike, took it home, inspected it. And then a couple more pieces of piston came up. And it just like, I just ordered this. $40, maybe for someone, like with a good job, that's not a big deal. But if you're someone that, like, does odd jobs and stuff and aren't sure exactly when you get money, be careful. Or be careful in general, because you don't want to, you want to save your money. But, yeah. Blew the piston to shreds. Alright, so don't do that. I blew this wall to pieces. See that? Just, you don't want to do that. And then my brand new cylinder. I mean, everything was new. My new cylinder heads, fuck you. Everything I'm showing you is stuff that just came from China. It just came in the mail 2 days ago. I just picked it up. So, $40. You know what I'm saying? $40. And that's just SOL. I don't even see a point in trying to refinish it. I know to some degree it's not hard to refinish these kinds of things, but that's some degree. I'll get to this bike. I know you've seen it. I haven't said much about it. And I'm actually gonna get a new motor and put it on that. This one's a 49, that's a 66. Something that a cylinder blew in there. The head's still good, but the cylinder needs replaced. And that's because my dumbass, this is my first bike like this, and I didn't have this tightened all the way and secured. So I'm riding it. So make sure you have everything right and you have it aligned perfect. Because if it's too much one way or too much another, I mean, it'll want to stall on you, but it'll still want to go, especially if you're already going. And if it moves while you're going, it'll just blow. And that's what happened. See if I can find it. I'm not sure where I put that piece. Alright, we'll get to that in a different video because I'm just not sure where that head is right now and I don't want to spend too much time. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so this is what will happen if your shit's not properly aligned. And just, I'm not sure if you can see it that good at this angle, but the wall in there is pretty bad. It's more scorched up than anything. It doesn't have too big a scratches, but there's some scratches. And, you know, that's what happens. So just make sure you align, use the right tools, all that. And last but not least, something you shouldn't do is you probably shouldn't do this shit in your house because, I mean, there's fumes and shit going around, especially if you got cats. Yeah, they probably don't like the smell of it either, or any animal for that. But you know, if you live in a trailer park where people are running around, they're calling and snitching on you for, like, I mean, this is perfectly legal here. But people they freak out when they see a motorbike in some places. And when you're in a place where people already freak out for no reason anyways, it's just best to do it inside. So I guess that's something to do. I guess that's something to do if you live in a place where everybody's gonna complain and it's just easier not to. You're just tired of getting fine threat letters on your door saying, "Oh, we moved this, or you're gonna pay $150. We're just gonna take it." Like, they're that petty. But that's a whole different story. But yeah. Anyways, that about sums up my video. What not to do.